No, don't do it! No, don't do it! No, that's not good! No! Don't do it! No, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Yo.
No!
Yo. Children of the corn. We're the children of the corn. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. How were we supposed to know our love would never grow for the children of the corn? We're gonna kill the man. Oh, don't do it when you're gonna kill the man. 'Cause we gotta kill the man. They just stick to the plan and do the best that you can. Take me by the hand, include me in your plans. World on us depends, the struggle never ends for the children of the corn. We're the children of the corn. Children of the corn, sworn 5 dead on the lawn, without a thought before they got caught and went caught. Them dodging the law with their head to the floor. A true street martyr outlaw and I'm so raw. Sight you never seen before. A war, I stand on the word because I put in that work. Stop moving her, please, it's the worst. I drive my own hearse to the graveyard and preach like it's church. Children of the corn. We're the children of the corn. Go out to the country to make a rude boy peace. World on us depends, the cycle never ends for the children of the corn. We're the children of the corn. Yeah, the children of the corn. Don't ignore the children of the corn. Children of the corn. Children of the corn.
Now, who's your connection?
You sound like a cop to me.
Who's your connection?
Scratched up bars on my tracksuit, been that way since I was a youth. They wonder if I was a one-hit wonder, they wonder if I was a fluke. Roll up my suit with the blue, try pattern everything that I do. Got them looking like they got no clue. My crows are too pungent high for the man with tie. I set a fire light, all night a lie. You know how my vibes to grime, don't be surprised. There ain't no track that I couldn't ride, no legislation I abide by.
I don't give a fuck about what they say. I do the same shit every day. I don't give a fuck about what they say. I do the same shit every day. I don't give a fuck about what they say. I do the same shit every day. I don't give a fuck about what they say.
Fam, I don't care. I'm known to shut down a set. Some for the rainbow, I just get wet. Got them looking like they ain't no threat. Fam, I am the best. Cause I got more stripes and hairs on my chest. Yes, you're about as useful as the womb on the lens. Feminists are not impressed, but I don't care. I don't mean to offend. Grind for my girl, grind for my son, grind for my dog, grind for my mum. Fam, you know what I want? I kill any track spun by DJ One. On a pushback, you can see me breezing around. You might find me on the bad side of town. The man on the hill says there's space on the mount. So I keep watching the wheels go round.
don't give a fuck about what they say. I do the same shit every day. I don't give a fuck about what they say. I do the same shit every day. I don't give a fuck about what they say. I do the same shit every day. I don't give a fuck about what they say.
Bob's down in the city. If you're out of your luck, people moving busy, so you need to make the jump. So hold on to the handrail, in case you might fall, cause they turn their faces all away from the world. Tremolo in my gene pool, trying to build up the hype, got an overweight ego. Confidence was a crime. Now I'm dropping that sickness. Wouldn't you like to live one? Cause this is the best bit. So let me get my vibe on.
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be gone.
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be lost.
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be gone. I'm lost in the stars with dogs, and that is because BPM maker, put up in jam, tambourine shaker, auxiliary man, a paranoid preacher, damn footlights bright, schooling the teacher, when you know he's not right, down in the water, like Crimson King on the throne, cattle to the slaughter, when everything is postponed. Now I'm dropping down set lists. Wouldn't you like to live one? Cause this is the best bit. So now let me get my vibe on.
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be gone.
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be lost.
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be gone. I'm lost in the stars with dogs, and that is because
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be gone.
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be lost.
I'm lost in the stars with dogs.
Cause sometimes it's better for you to be gone. I'm lost in the stars with dogs, and that is because
since we're all going in the same direction, might as well go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mine's lyrical slaves, spit a quick verse from a biblical page. Lost in systems of the game, always grinning now even though I'm comfortable to pain. And I'm on a different page, and I'm at a different stage. And the systems never change. To a game I forgot how to play. I tried to follow bright lights, but the whole time I failed to see and follow what's inside. And I had a rough time in a sticky vibe. Now up at night feeling way too wired. I space out when I'm live, I kick into the vibe and I appreciate that nice. So maybe this feeling's a sign.
world watched me as they turned. I want a helping hand, but they wanna watch me burn. Is it me? Can I just confirm? That's a different Freddy 5 from a different universe. From all that I heard and all that I learned, nothing makes sense, but that logic is absurd. I would prefer life free as a bird and observe the blue infinite deserts. It's like I've forgotten controls to a game. It's like I've forgotten controls to a game. Forgotten how to play the game. Psychedelic visions when I close my eyes, so I'd rather keep them open. On the knife's edge of my life, now that the beast is awoken. Writing quotes on my hand, as it stands now they're gonna have to take me for a man. Take me to the grand, it's all part of the plan. I do it for the sound, I'm as frank as Anne. And my mind is where the pain is. Build a wall around it, protected like Israelis. And there's nothing that could breach it, there's nothing that could see it, only I could feel it. And I'm stuck behind it, facing demons, contradicting my own logic for reason. Not sleeping decent, but because I'm so seasoned, I feed off the feel of the freedom like the heathens. I wish I paid attention to the game. And now I wish I paid attention to the game. It's like I've forgotten controls to a game. Now I don't get too concerned, I don't really care if the lost souls like me. The game said it's my turn, so I never stopped writing. Is there anybody like me? I don't think it's likely. Though my past is behind me, they still look back cause they think that's where they can find me. And the BPM's beautiful, inside my soul it's burning like a crucible. And there's nothing I do that's excusable, so I stay numb to live for pharmaceuticals. And it's undisputable, you start to look around, but everything you know now's unusual. So who's delusional and institutional? So I have to make myself removable. And now I wish I paid attention to the game. You can't make noise inside a vacuum, so boy, watch your attitude. How could you hear me speak inside my vacuum? Solitary's comfortable, words disintegrate like they're flammable. In the snow globe, it showers down with fake snow, and they're wanting me to be grateful. Turn your back on the strange you who was maybe there for you. Keep him in check and make him watch his filthy attitude. You can't make noise inside a vacuum, so boy, watch your attitude. How could you hear me speak inside my vacuum? Solitary's comfortable, words disintegrate like they're flammable. In the snow globe, it showers down with fake snow, and they're wanting me to be grateful. Turn your back on the strange you who was maybe there for you. Keep him in check and make him watch his filthy attitude. make noise inside the vacuum. So boy, watch your attitude. How could you hear me speak inside my vacuum? Solitary's comfortable, words disintegrate like they're flammable. In the snow globe, it showers down with fake snow, and they're wanting me to be grateful. Turn your back on the strange you who was maybe there for you. Keep him in check and make him watch his filthy attitude. You can't make noise inside a vacuum. So boy, watch your attitude. How could you hear me speak inside my vacuum? Solitary's comfortable, words disintegrate like they're flammable. In the snow globe, it showers down with fake snow, and they're wanting me to be grateful. Turn your back on the strange you who was maybe there for you. Keep him in check and make him watch his filthy attitude.
Everyone that I love.
Superposition to elevate composition, a transitional phase, and competition don't phase. I give it recognition, never doubt my premonition. Soul searching on a rescue mission. The world quakes and I ate, but I enter the epicenter with no surrender and watch it shake like cigars with Decembers. Remember what it takes. Bloom flowers in open wounds, but spoons scattered plus batters. Or does it really matter? There's no proof. I'm probably in an imaginary room, face to face with my attacker, wielding a golden dagger, poking through the jibber jabber with no backers. Lucky I'm no stacker, flowing through a constant state of matter. Remixing rhythm with hidden wisdom, this to be villains, lyrical slime. Patience over cause our time is mine. Committing musical murder is a righteous crime, no further, cause I ain't letting shit slide. Satan's demons always killing my shine, but they vanished by this heavenly rhyme, so cleverly timed. Don't stand toe to toe cause I'm letting them go. I won't choke when the fists fly towards the liars. Villain flow, quailing the devil's fire. Flood of pious knowledge, I'm the scholar of this rhythm college. These rough bars not even polished. Rush ting could barely be bothered, just being honest. Speaking like this, I'm not even sponsored. Spitting truth for my honor and for my people who sit in the squalor. Villain here, holla.
It's a rescue mission.
I need to get peas so I could achieve all my fam's dreams, wouldn't that be sweet? I need some release, tell her about to breathe.
When I go clear 1 year, out of the country, Mercedes, please.
I need to get peas so I could achieve all my fam's dreams, wouldn't that be sweet? I need some release, tell her about to breathe.
When I go clear 1 year, out of the country, Mercedes, please.
Being contained is a weakness, so I spray through the speakers. Can everybody hear us? I know you've been waiting a long time for me to release this. I am Red Jesus, spraying a thesis.
in the past. And those bars sound too hard, so you better learn fast. Time is the essence, too urban for charts. I'm doing them parts. With the flow so advanced, I'm lost in a trance. Now there's nothing I think that I can't. I'm like Tilsley with a chance. We pass in the grass. My speakers they blast. Rap haven't gone, take to the stars. Doing it large. When I go clear 1 year, sort out the fam and the march. I need to get peas, so I could achieve all my fam's dreams, wouldn't that be sweet? I need some release, tell her about to breathe. When I go clear 1 year, out of the country, Mercedes breeze. I need to get peas, so I could achieve all my fam's dreams, wouldn't that be sweet? I need some release, tell her about to breathe. When I go clear 1 year, out of the country, Mercedes breeze. Out of the country, Mercedes breeze. Out of the country, Mercedes breeze.
Round when a rally against the poll tax deteriorated into violence.
There's been serious rioting tonight in central London. More than 100 people have been injured after a mass demonstration against the poll tax ended in violence.
We're leaving Downing Street for the last time after 11...
The Conservative MP Ian Gow has been killed by a car bomb at his home in Sussex.
Good morning. President Bush announcing that the Allied military operation to liberate Kuwait has begun.
The damage, debris and destruction clear to see. The IRA placed the bomb in a parked lorry here, and this crater was all that was left after it went off.
The warning calls came in the wake of another mortar attack on Heathrow this morning, the third since Wednesday.
The Blairs walked into Downing Street to be cheered by hundreds of party workers.
Government's criminal justice bill has ended in a riot in central London. Demonstrators threw missiles and CS gas at the police.
2 French lives were lost. As a result of that, UNPROFOR is making preparations to reinforce Sector Sarajevo with various indirect fire assets.
What it was is that there's been 2 deaths in police custody of black youths. Wayne Douglas was the second to be murdered just last Tuesday in the hands of the British police.
And the policymakers and the government have to now look at this and deal with the situation rather than ignore it. Far too long have they ignored it. They have to deal with the situation because there's no point bringing good businesses into Brixton and you're not dealing with the community that want jobs.
Only the professionalism and courage of police officers and those in the emergency services which prevented a massive loss of life.
And now really one of the most feared weapons in the IRA's armoury, and that's the sniper who has killed this soldier tonight with a single bullet in Westbrook in County Armagh.
According to reports on the Irish state broadcaster RTE in Dublin this evening, the IRA has broken off the ceasefire in Northern Ireland.
We interrupt this film to tell you we are getting reports that Diana, Princess of Wales, has been badly injured in a car crash in France.
The Press Association in Britain, citing unnamed British sources, has reported that Diana, Princess of Wales, has died.
Pandemonium outside the Stephen Lawrence inquiry as the 5 suspects were escorted out of the building. They were attacked with hot coffee being thrown over at least one of them.
These lone wolf attacks, as they're labelled, these are not people working on their own. They're people who are tapping into a network of propaganda that's feeding an ideology that encourages them to kill people.
We interrupt this programme to bring you the latest news on the disturbance in Trafalgar Square, where an earlier clash between protesters and police turned violent.
We're watching as the last year of the last century of the old millennium slouches off stage to make way for the youthful entry of the new.
Well, the tax is ludicrous. It
talks about blaming OPEC, and the tax is £7.50 out of every £10 we spend. The man's a maniac.
Procession of the former gangster Richard Craig, who died 10 days ago after a long battle with cancer.
Britain has been gripped by an epidemic of foot and mouth disease. From Cumbria in the north to Essex in the east, from Wales in the west to Gloucestershire in the south, more than 750 individual outbreaks have led the government to order the slaughter of more than 250,000 animals.
Many people in Brixton say the atmosphere has been poisoned and it may never recover.
Really, it's the riot that started it all off. You understand? Before it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as now. Now people are actually afraid to walk on the streets.
Outside of areas like Brixton, people sit comfortably in their homes and listen to people like Lord Scarlett and all the rest of it, but they don't realise what it's like to live down here and feel this threat.
3 months after the April riots, the police raided houses on Railton Road. Community leaders say this raid has destroyed any chances of improved relations with the police, and they're bitter that the Home Secretary concluded the raid was justified. Street crimes have increased, and there's open hostility towards the police.
2009, Prime Minister Tony Blair had stepped down 2 years previously, and an inquiry into the controversial 2003 invasion and subsequent occupation of Iraq is getting underway. It's driving sparks with the bereaved of troops who'd gone to war with poor equipment.
At this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
It's risk going to people's houses like that, but it might make them more scared of you and sort of more, anti-American.
Reports are just coming in of an explosion at Liverpool Street Station here in London.
Everyone thought they were going to die. People started singing prayers, praying to God, panicking, breaking the carriage windows with their bare hands, anything to get oxygen into the carriage.
We're now hearing reports that a bus has been ripped apart in an explosion in central London.
Alexander Litvinenko's death from acute radiation sickness was slow and agonising.
The trail of polonium trace leads not just from London to Moscow, but directly to the door of Vladimir Putin's office.
I am truly humbled that so many of my colleagues have nominated me for the leadership of the Labour Party, and I formally accept the nomination.
The swine flu sweeping around the globe is now.
We are suffering from a knife crime epidemic.
Nick Griffin wants to become the British National Party's first MP in this part of East London. He wants immigrants and British citizens of foreign origin to leave the country. He denies being his party a racist.
The Democratic Football Lads Alliance on the march. Among them, in the centre here wearing a suit, is the UKIP leader, Gerard Batten.
People here insist that they're not fascist, they don't like to be called far right, but the overriding view is that Muslims are dangerous and that immigration is bad. And this does feel like a reincarnation of the EDL, but it's also got the leader of UKIP, Gerard Batten, on the stage, and what he's saying is pretty much indistinguishable from what you might hear from Tommy Robinson.
In London, there has been a 36% reduction in youth service budgets since 2012, and a similar story nationwide. This has been blamed for alienating youngsters, pushing them into the arms of gangs.
It was on Monday the 8th of August 2011 that Britain's superstructure collapsed. By midnight, it was clear that the police and the government had lost control. For one night at least, delinquent anarchy had proved more powerful than fellowship and bureaucracy. As the daylight robbery turned into midnight chaos, it became increasingly dangerous to be seen on the street with a camera, or just without any bag of swag. We heard that the local Turks had driven the rioters off by running down the street with blades and weapons.
Britain's financial regulator, the FSA, has just handed out its biggest ever fine to Barclays Bank. It's been penalised on both sides of the Atlantic for manipulating interest rates to make profit and lying to make the bank look more secure during the financial crisis.
And among the top 40 at the moment is the song Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, which of course is from the film The Wizard of Oz. And the question is, should the BBC play it on Sunday morning or not? On Wednesday, it's Margaret Thatcher's funeral.
The soldier killed in yesterday's horrific attack right here in Woolwich has been named as 25-year-old drummer Lee Rick, a member of 2nd Battalion of the Fusiliers.
If I saw your mother today with a bucket, I would help her up the stairs. This is my nature.
The man with the bloodied hands, the man who sought to justify the butchering of the young soldier to onlookers, is believed to be 28-year-old Michael Adebaloja.
We have some deep and pressing problems. A huge deficit, deep social problems, and a political system in need of reform. For those reasons, I aim to form a proper and full coalition between the Conservatives and the Liberal Democrats.
As you can see, the Mall absolutely overrun by anti-capitalist Corbynistas. They're literally walking the pavement. Money as we know it has almost been destroyed, and there's a real, genuine sense that it might rain.
In the early hours of this morning, Britain launched a joint airstrike with the United States and France against Syria.
Theresa May, the Home Secretary, returned at 2ish for the greatest possible political drama. Her instalment as our new Prime Minister.
I didn't go to concert, my wife and daughter did, so I was waiting up at the first set of white doors. As I was waiting, an explosion went off and it threw me through the first set of doors, about 30 foot to the next set of doors. When I got up and looked round, there was about 30 people scattered everywhere. Some of them looked dead, might have been unconscious, but there was a lot of fatalities. So my first thing was to run in the stadium, try and find my wife and daughter.
Now, the London Fire Brigade are dealing with a huge fire in a residential tower block in West London. This is Grenfell Tower. Cladding.
The tourists who'd come to see the Mother of Parliaments ended up running away from it. Their panic explained by the sound of gunshots. On Westminster Bridge there is a trail of carnage. A car has mounted the pavement, deliberately mowing down pedestrians as it headed for the Houses of Parliament.
It began just like the attack on Westminster Bridge in April, with a vehicle running over pedestrians. But this time, there wasn't just one attacker, there were three.
Just looked like I was seeing a dead body after dead body after dead body.
This man was at the wheel of a van, driven at speed into a crowd of unsuspecting worshippers.
He was a teenager offered a new home away from his war-torn country, a star scholar who used his talent to create a bomb he placed on the London Underground.
And you can buy it on the internet, you can buy sulfuric acid on the internet. My 15-year-old daughter get onto the internet.
Well, I'm joined now by Sonia Williams. She came to Britain from Barbados in 1975, aged 13, but started having problems in 2014 when she was told she didn't have indefinite leave to remain.
Do we have the right as the UK to revoke this Article 15 notification? So the British people, if we had a referendum, for example, could say, actually, we'd like to change course.
Therefore, I give notice that Boris Johnson is elected as the leader of the Conservative.
After 3 years of debate then, the future of Brexit might all come down to a straight fight in Parliament.
Come together and get Brexit done.
It was a march of the mostly mild-mannered, middle class, many unfamiliar with street protests, but motivated by the muddle that Brexit negotiations has become.
Good evening. 2 people have died in what the Metropolitan Police are describing as a terrorist incident on London Bridge. The attacker was later shot dead. Several members of the public managed to wrestle him to the ground, and their bravery has been widely praised. Police say the attack started here in Fishmongers Hall.
top floor of the John Smith estate, there lived a young boy named Average Goon. And one day his woman ran off with another guy, Shag Jang, Average in the fight. He didn't like that, he said, I'm gonna go get that boy. So one day he walked into town, bought himself a strap that he didn't know how to use. Average Goon went back to his room, only to shine his 4-5. Average had come, equipped with a gun, to shoot off the legs of his rivals. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams by thieving the thing he was beating. Her name was Shanice, she called herself C's, but Average knew her as Susan. Now she and her man, who was a roadman, were in the next room at her mate shops. Then Average burst in, grinning a grin. He said, yo fam, we're gonna shoot out. But he was too slow, the roadman gun goes, and Average collapsed in the corner. Average Goon fell back in his room, only to find his 4-5. He said with no doubt, "Bun this fam, I'm out." Cocked back with the gun in his mouth.
Ducky on the beat.
It's true, I'll never lie to you. The first 2 man's to fall, so what you gonna do? Make sure you. It's true, I'll never lie to you. The first 2 man's to fall, so what you gonna do? Make sure you don't ever play the fool. Wherever the weather, whatever means it's cool, whatever means necessary. Divide and rule. If you don't know who's who, I knew the truth when I looked at you, and you looked at me. You look guilty too, but it's killing me. Now they're grilling me, bedded like a cemetery. I don't want him next to me. They're vexing me, cause they're texting me. And in the end, I know what's best for me. I come this far, but I fell so hard. Force fed a facade, oh what a fraud. So right now, I'm just biding my time, all into the grind, but I still find the time to unwind. Let's not rewind to remind. It's true, I'll never lie to you. The first 2 man's the fool, so what you gonna do? Make sure you